Do you agree with the reasons we showed our viewers as to why India reached the semi-finals?
Yes, because well begun is half the job done. India has got two openers who have done exceedingly well. In fact, they started from where they left in the previous Champions Trophy. They played, I think, 8 games together, and they've already had about 50 or 50 plus partnerships, including 400 plus partnerships. So that's, you just lay a solid foundation. You can always build a solid building on top of it. So that's one very important factor. DHAWAN has been outstanding, has never failed in a Champions Trophy game. Your jaw drops when you just think about it. An opener in English conditions, an Indian opener in English conditions who hasn't failed even once. Obviously, that's a huge bonus. You've got the two veterans, and we earlier on this show itself, we spoke about the two veterans not standing up for Pakistan. And here is their counterparts, Yuvraj Singh and Mahendra Singh Dhoni, doing their bit in different games at different times. So, of course, they are a great strength. Indian fast bowling has been extremely well. It's just the fielding bit that I don't completely agree with, because in the first 2 games we were quite lackluster. In fact, we were looking like a shadow of what Indian team generally is on the field. But glad they picked it up against South Africa. Obviously had affected 3 runouts, including the runout of dangerous AB de Villiers and David Miller. And they've come back to winning ways in terms of their fielding as well. So now it's looking like a well-oiled unit.
Well, Aakash, interestingly, you spoke about fielding. After the last game, Sunil Gavaskar gave India 9.5 out of 10, and he didn't give those 0.5 marks because of India's fielding. Would you consider that to be the team's weak link?
It's not a weak link. No, it is not. This fielding unit is quite a decent fielding unit. Only 2 slow movers. One is Kedar, the other is Ravichandran Ashwin. But 2 slow movers can always be hidden, and they're not like they can't catch. They've got safe hands. Even though Kedar has dropped a couple of catches in this tournament, he's not that bad a fielder as he's been made out to be. So I don't think it's India's weak link. I think they're pretty okay. They'll be at par with most teams. May not be as good as they used to be in 2013 when you couldn't see a single slow mover, but still it's quite par for the course.
Aakash, before you go, I'll have to ask you this question. India will go into the contest as resounding favourites, but would you say Bangladesh can be like a banana skin given their record against us in the ICC tournaments?
Personally, I still feel that India start as overwhelming favourites. If cricketing logic were to prevail, it should be India all the way. And while we focus a lot on what India is doing, we tend to slightly ignore what the opposition is doing. They have won only 1 game in this tournament against New Zealand. Of course, one of the best games that we have seen. But then they were almost losing to Australia. If 4 overs were bowled, they were definitely out. And they lost to England after scoring 300 plus runs. So it's not a team that's performing, that's like red hot in this tournament. And also it's going to be a knockout game. And knockout games, it takes a little bit extra from everyone to win those games. And therefore, India is definitely starting as favourites.